Ausia's taking me up the snake pit area. I'm telling you, there's snakes in here.
Oh my god, my battery's dead.
Now she's gonna leave me in the snake pit area. Alright, so the reason Ausia and I were walking over here, she wanted to do some filming, but I was trying to get that big peace sign right there. I thought it was really kind of cool up here on the side of the mountain, but once you get closer to it, you can't really see it. But I do not have the shoes, the proper shoes on to be walking up in these this rock area. There are snakes up there and other creatures. I'm not afraid of spiders at all, so those don't, you know, I know a lot of people have seen tarantulas since we've been in Arizona. Those do not bother me at all. We had a tarantula as a pet, so that doesn't bother me. The snakes, though, even though I'm getting used to them somewhat, I just don't want to encounter them without proper shoes and pants and stuff on. So I'll come back up here in another time to get higher up there so I can take a picture of that. Alright, I'm going to head back. I think Ausia forgot I was up here. The kids are all working so hard to put my little solar lights in down there. Thank you, kiddos.
You're welcome.
You guys are always so helpful. Alright guys, so what are we making tonight? We are making leftover Thanksgiving casserole. Only problem is we don't have any leftovers. So I learned this a while back on one of the Thanksgivings when we came home from somebody's house, and the next day we were all kind of jonesing for some leftovers, and I thought, well, I'm not cooking a big turkey. And I did have some leftovers, but we didn't have any turkey and we didn't have any mashed potatoes, but we had some other things. And I thought, okay, there's an easy solution to that. I am going to make a casserole, and of course it's not all good stuff, guys. Yep, dried potatoes, some French onions, fried French onions, cranberry, French style green beans, some onions, and then I bought a already cooked rotisserie chicken.
Yep.
And I'm going to show you guys how to put it together so it tastes like you have all the leftovers from Thanksgiving, and it's a simple bake and it just tastes really good. It tastes like all the leftovers. So we'll show you guys.
I'm excited because I got no green beans last time.
No,
I got none of those, so I'm kind of pumped.
So you don't have, what I'm trying to say is you don't have to have it all made up into individual things. I'm going to show you how to layer it in here, and then you bake it and it just tastes like it was all individual portions that you put into the pan from Thanksgiving for leftovers, without leftovers.
So is that enough right here?
Yep.
And save these three.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm just going to make, turn my water off. I've got some boiling water over here because I am going to make potatoes. That you do have to make up, and it's just cheap instant potatoes. Ooh, my pan's a little small. Hi, Moo Moo. This is not a Weight Watchers dinner at all. Thank you, babe.
Good.
And normally, if it was just Scotty and I wouldn't be making such a big amount of food. I'd only use like probably one bag of potatoes, and we'd end up with leftovers, I'm sure. But so just make your potatoes as the package reads. If you have leftover potatoes, or you're making real potatoes from scratch, You just want to have enough to feed for how many ever you want to feed.
Should I chop those down to smaller pieces?
Yeah, like you're going to put it in stuffing, so like just chop them.
Oh, okay.
Chop them up.
Okay. Well, how would I know what I put in stuffing?
I know.
I've never done any of that.
Before, have
no,
you?
no.
Over 35 years, yeah, he's never made stuffing before.
No, I haven't.
Alright, and then I'm going to make some, you do have to cook a few things. I'm going to take the onion that Scotty cut up, and that's good.
Okay, well, I still got 3 more, so.
Okay, go ahead. Oh, and we need a little, that's probably enough mushroom, this one here. We probably don't need any more than that.
I need to get a nice cutting knife.
We have one cutting knife. Okay, that's good. That's good. Alright. And I need a little bit of celery, and I'll cut the celery up because I need it really fine.
Okay.
And I'll trade you, and then you can stir this if you don't mind.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Let me...
So basically, I'm making I'm cutting up all the stuff that you would put. Oh, and I need more butter in there. That's what I need. I'm cutting up all of the stuff that you would normally put in a stuffing, just a regular bread stuffing, like celery, onion, and mushroom. That's what we always put in it. And a little bit of butter. And then I've got to get my poultry seasoning out. And even though I'm just using boxed stovetop stuffing, I still want to enhance it a little bit with yummies. You don't have to do all these extras. You could just use the box stuff and be done with it. Poultry seasoning. Okay.
Was that all the celery you're gonna need? Oh, you want me to stir stuff?
Yeah, you stir that. The butter is still, we're shifting. When you live in a tiny house, you gotta shift a little bit.
I can tell already this is gonna be an awesome meal.
It smells like Thanksgiving already in here. So basically, anything that you would have for leftover Thanksgiving dinner, you can just add to this recipe. And the reason I'm using all kind of box stuff is that it takes a long time to make Thanksgiving dinner, and so I don't think everybody wants to spend that much time if they didn't have leftovers, so this is just the easiest way.
We got no leftovers.
No.
I always think Thanksgiving is the best part is the leftovers.
And even though this doesn't taste like turkey, it's okay. It's good. It's all good.
It's turkey.
It's chicken, but it's all right.
That's moo-moo.
Oh, I just break it like you would some turkey pieces. A couple people have mentioned, why we don't ever buy the whole chickens from Costco. Well, quite frankly, we don't have a Costco card. We did when we had a family at home and we were at home all the time, but we just we haven't shopped at Costco for years.
And even find a Costco where all we go is.
Yeah, not all the time. We don't have Costco's very many places that we go. Well, maybe there are, we just don't know.
Well, and they don't let you stay over the night, so it's easy to go to Walmart and grab a few things and make dinner and
so,
have a nice rest.
Here's a question for you guys. You guys can leave it in the comments below. What is your favorite part of your Thanksgiving dinner? Is it mashed potatoes? Is it the turkey? What is it?
Hi, Sharon.
Yeah, you did a great
got
job,
in
partner.
there? Sharon, we're okay. We'll come visit ya. I'm glad you made it. That was Sharon and Sal from SNS and the RV Cats. They
Oh, cool.
they were over there trying to get into a spot so they could be close to us. So she was just letting us know she got in there. But anyways, yeah, leave us some comment and let us know what your guys' favorite part of Thanksgiving is, food-wise. That would be kind of fun. I have to say mine is sweet potatoes or yams with marshmallows on it, which I don't put in this, but that is my favorite part of Thanksgiving dinner. Alright, so some of this stuff's going to cook anyways in the pan when we put it in the oven, so that is probably good. So I'm going to put some potatoes in the bottom here. Scotty's over here licking this potato spoon. Okay. You know what we didn't buy? Gravy. I did not buy any. I'm going to tell you what I just did because my battery went dead and I didn't show you this because I didn't realize my battery went dead. Anyways, I had my mushrooms and my onion and my celery in here. I had a packet of gravy and then I just added a little bit of water. It calls for one cup of water. I just put in what I wanted to. You know, guys, I don't measure, so even when it tells you how much to put in there, I don't measure it. So, I'm just making the gravy right in the same pan, so I don't have to wash another pan. And then that way my... Huh? Yep, Ausia's out there talking to me. She's hooking up some music. So just make any kind of gravy you want. I just happen to have a packet of country gravy, which is white biscuit gravy for sausage and biscuits. Okay. Then you just want to take that mixture, pour it on the bottom. Scotty's over here cleaning as I go. And then you want to take your breadcrumbs, they're already seasoned. Just spread those around with your hand if your hands are washed like mine are. As you can see, I don't make up my dressing. Just stick it in here, and then Scotty's gonna open up the cranberry sauce, and you've got a little bit of liquid in your green beans, which I am going to drain off a little bit. But there's still enough in there to make some moisture. So we're gonna just do that. Do that, spread it out. Yes, I am using my hands, and my hands are clean because I've washed them now 4 times.
And what's confusing to me is, why can't I figure, I've used this thing over and over.
Here.
It's always such a pain in the...
Well, you gotta get it on the right side, but
Oh, it's upside down?
They got the label upside down, and Scott was trying to use one of these can openers, which is really hard. like that. There you go. All right. And then I'm gonna put some more mashed potatoes in the center. So basically you're just layering everything, and you can do it in any layer that you want. It doesn't really even matter. So Scotty put the chicken on there. I'm just cutting up the cranberry sauce. It's very gelatine type stuff, so, and if you have whole cranberries, that's probably fine too. I've never used that before, but this is how I do it. Just spread it on there. Oh, we need to get our oven baking at
I was just going to ask about that.
Yeah,
okay.
350. Looks very good, but it's okay. It's all gonna taste good. It's gonna be good. Okay, so we got that, and then we got French fried onions, and that's what would normally go on the green bean casserole. And this dish never turns out the same. It always has a different flavor because you always put different leftovers in there. No, we'll just do that. We'll just mix it around like that. And I got 2 bags. I'll put a few more on here. That's it. I'm gonna pop it in the oven. And I don't know, I just wait for it to kind of boil or bubble up. You'll see it, it'll start bubbling up on the sides if you have enough moisture in there, and then it's done. Okay, so it just came out of the oven. Yummy! And Scotty's got a big honking piece here. And we're just gonna have a salad with it. I was just gonna come over and have a little bit. So, not having that cream of mushroom in there is a little bit different. It's kind of a little bit more potato based than I would care for, but it still tastes really yummy. So just so you know, you can always take all of your leftovers and throw them in a pan and throw them in the oven. And there you go. Leftover Thanksgiving casserole.
I'm still breathing. Wait, where's my hat? Don't film me yet. Don't film me yet.
This one does not have her hat on. Oh my! That doesn't have her hat on. Oh my!
Thank you. This girl did a horrible job on my hair.
Oh, it's cute, honey. Okay,
Seriously,
so
horrible.
what'd you think of the Thanksgiving turkey casserole?
it. Delicious.
Delicious.
I told her.
Yeah,
Ask my
guys,
opinion.
we
Ask my
have
opinion.
very little left.
Ask
So,
my opinion.
okay, this is the critic. So, what did you think of the casserole?
Okay, let's see here. I did taste the cranberry along with, let's see here.
Wait, you're going in and out, fading.
What?
Okay, go.
Besides the green bean and the cranberry, I say it's good.
Critic.
I love the green bean, but besides, without the cranberry, I think it'd just be delightful.
What?
So you didn't like the cranberry, right?
Nope, it was crunchy.
No, that's not what it's crunchy. I mean, that's
She
not what
is the picky eater of the group.
I'm not being picky if someone makes it for me, but
She just made it for you. And
I know, you're very good about that.
made it for me.
I know. Just for you.
I make it a birthday.
All right.
She gave me
So,
a birthday gift.
the question is, if I made it again, would you eat it again?
Yep.
Okay. So that's a winner.
Yeah.
All right. Say good night, everybody.
Good night.
Night. Yeah. Oh.